Let's bring you some Formula One news from the last hour. Williams have appointed former Mercedes head of strategy James Vowles as their team principal ahead of the 2023 season. Let's get more on this and speak to our reporter Craig Slater. Craig, tell us what makes him such a good candidate.
You know when you can't get a tune out of your head, David? You know when a song is just going round and round in your head? I've got a song in my head right now. It's an 80s number by Freeze. It's A-E-I-O-U, you, I sometimes cry. And it's come into my head because Williams have gone for Vowles. They've gone for James Vowles. And there's a kind of A-E-I-O-U about it in my mind.
I really hope there is, because otherwise it's just a tenuous link.
He's ambitious. He's wanted a top job for a long time. He's moved up the ranks at Mercedes. He was their chief strategist for 4 years. Toto Wolff, in a call I've just been on with the Mercedes team principal, with James Vowles with him, said if James was to keep getting promoted, he was going to have to take my job. I knew he was coming up behind me. So basically, this move has been agreed between the two. He parts on good terms with Mercedes, as I say, formerly the chief strategist there, making all the big decisions. And he's gone to Williams now to further his personal ambitions. You do wonder down the line, will he come back potentially to Mercedes? He's experienced. He's 43 years of age. He's been through all the glory years at Mercedes, 8 successive Constructors' Championships. Before that, he was at Brawn. He won the championship with Jenson Button
in 09.
in that year.
Yeah.
He's worked under some great people like Ross Brawn himself as well. I've learned in the last few minutes, in the last couple of years, he's been doing things like driver contracts, looking at the global picture at Mercedes as well. So he is gaining in team principal type experience as well. Intelligence. He's a computer science graduate. He's got an engineering master's. He will be able to talk in detail with those building the car at Williams, as well as having all that managerial experience and nous about the drivers as well. Absolutely obsessive as a figure, James Vowles. You can see the intensity whenever you're around him at the track. I think that's great news for Williams. That team has been in a kind of slumber for a number of years. It needs someone abrasive and sharp to wake them up. I think Vowles is a good choice in that regard, full of ambition and hunger. But finally, and I think this is important, he is untested, David, at this level. You know, he has not led a team before, and you never know until you have to make those big decisions on your own, whether, you know, you really have that X factor which is going to make him a leader. But it's James Vowles, interesting choice. Politically down the line, it draws Mercedes and Williams together, you'd think as well, which is interesting. I wonder what some of the other teams will make of that. You wonder, will he be able to further all his ambitions at Williams, or is even Toto Wolff thinking he's kind of loaning him out to Williams to maybe replace him one day at Mercedes? I'm sure Williams will have other ideas about that, but that's the A-E-I-O-U of James Vowles.
Oh my goodness. Brilliant. Unique, Craig Slater. Thank you very much indeed.